Greetings, I'm Dianne Thomas with the RD Squared Project, and I wanted to let you know about a new feature that I'm adding to my repertoire. I started a YouTube channel very recently, and that's going to be a place for me to give a lot of free information. Everybody likes free. But particularly because I get a lot of emails in from folks, and a lot of times I realize, a lot of people might also have questions that they want to have answered or need some clarifications on some things that they've seen in the news or read about somewhere. I said this will be a great place, a great vehicle for me to communicate with my clients as well as other people who are coming visiting the site, and for me to impart some information and help clear some things up for you. So I decided to start a frequently asked questions segment to be a part of that. And so this is the first installment. So please feel free, if you have any questions that are just very important and you need to have those answered immediately, please go ahead and email me. I'm Dianne Thomas once again, and you can email me at ankhacia@gmail.com. That's amkasha@gmail.com. So question today is about acknowledgement letters. Now, acknowledgement letters are those little notes that you may send via snail mail or email to your donor acknowledging that you received their gift. Now, this serves two purposes. Certainly to let them know that you got it, and secondly, it's an opportunity for you to connect with them in response to that gift to let them know how you used it. All right? But particularly because we're coming around tax season now, you're going to probably get a lot of requests for folks who may have misplaced the one that you sent last year, and I certainly hope you did that, went ahead and sent it as soon as you should have. And you give yourself, I would say, about 72 hours is pretty much a standard time between receiving the gift and them receiving or you sending a letter out to them, okay? So please get in the habit of doing that. If you didn't do it last year, put that on your New Year's resolution list for this year. So you may be getting some requests because they may have misplaced it and they need a new one. And if you kept really good records, which I'm sure you did, it shouldn't be so hard for you to get that information in a quick note to them and off in the mail or the email. All right. So what are the components of this letter? Well, the first component is a couple of sentences about the gift itself, and then the second part of it is what you did with it, pretty much. All right. So what should go in the first part of the letter? Well, certainly the date of the gift. What is the date you received? It should fall within the calendar year of the year they're wanting to file their taxes. So all their gifts for 2016, everything should have that date from January to December 2016 on there. The second thing you should have there is your 501c3 number so that they're able to trace that donation to your organization, the IRS, that is. Thirdly, you should have in there the description of the gift that you received. So if you receive gifts in kind, let's say you received food for your pantry or some computers for your computer lab, then you should have that identified in there to the degree that you can itemize the list of items that you received. And I wouldn't tell you to put a value on that because I usually leave that up to the donor to value. Once what should have happened was you should have given them a gifts in kind form to fill out when they brought that to your organization, and they would have filled out that information. If they have it, let them keep that information. That's fine. In terms of the value, you can identify the value, of course, for yourself, and if you have it, you can put it on there, but it has to be something that the value should be what they give you, not what you decide it is. Okay, so be clear about that. And if it was a cash donation, you want to itemize all the gifts that you've gotten from them. You want to tally all that up and give them one amount so that they're able to put that on their form. If it was a donation for a fundraiser, for instance, let's say it was a testimonial dinner that you had and you charged $100 per ticket. If $35 of that amount went to the meal that they received, that is not tax deductible, all right? So in that case, only $65 of that $100 will be eligible for tax deduction, all right? So those are the items. You have to put the date, your tax ID number, a description of the items you received, and the amount, all right? And the amount that was tax deductible. And then the second part of that, one or two sentences, if it was a testimonial dinner, let them know how your gift was able to further maybe the scholarship fund that they contributed to. Or if they gave 5 computers to your computer lab, tell them how many other folks you were able to serve with that. This is a one-on-one opportunity for you to build rapport and a relationship with your donors, so it'll encourage them to continue to be a partner with you in your endeavors. All right? So hopefully that answers your questions. Certainly if you have any additional ones, as I mentioned before, please send them to ankhacia@gmail.com and continue building purpose fully in your organizations. Till next time, have a great day.